This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be talking about a game that I found at a store called Ollie's. Okay, not Aldi's, Ollie's. And it's a GW game. They seem to have a lot of board games, so if you have an Ollie's near you, go check it out. In their board game, in their toy section, they have a lot of discounted games. But the one that I found quite interesting was this little co-op game here from our friends at GMT, and I paid $5 for it. Is it worth it? Well, we're going to go down, take a look at it, and then we're going to come back on the other side and talk a little bit about this. So there's no way that I can get this whole board in here without taking like a huge overhead shot. But what's going to happen is you're going to take these cards and you are going to put them all the way around this board. So it's a huge imprint. And these cards are going to go on the names of these cities that are all throughout this area. You're going to take your character, and it comes with 6 different characters, and they're all pushed to fit. So if you are not a modeler, don't worry about it. You are just going to be able to push to fit it. Your enemies, which are, of course, Chaos, they are going to go start around in this area here, and they have certain spots. What you're trying to do to win is go around and attribute these tokens here and get 3 of them into the Whispering Keep. So that means you're going to have to be able to move through certain areas. You're going to run into certain enemies, and you are unfortunately going to have to fight. And by fighting, you're going to roll this die. And when you roll this die, blank, that's a complete miss. Okay, so you're not going to be able to get and be able to grab the card that would be on these sections around the board here, because this area has to be completely empty. If you get into a fight and you get this symbol, well, you're going to win and you're going to defeat that enemy. And then if you get this symbol, you're going to be defeated and you're going to have to go all the way back to basically the beginning. So you have to start all over and try to get through there. If you ever run out of anything in this deck here, you are going to lose the game. Okay, so what happens on each turn, you are going to grab one of these event cards and you're going to be placing foes all throughout this area, or certain things are going to happen and you're going to have to do certain types of movement. They're going to be moving around trying to cause all kinds of chaos, of course, because that's what they are, and you're going to be facing all the different parts of it. The Mark of Korn, the Mark of Nurgle, Tajish, and Slaanesh, blah blah blah. You know, they always got to make words that are impossible to say. But it's a nice little game just floating around. It's a nice little beer and pretzels 2-player game, and it works very well. There's not a ton of rules to it. It's a lot of fun, and honestly, it's definitely worth your look. So a second look, basically. So there you go. Let's go up top, and I'll talk more about this up top. So Stormvault, I mean, how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong for $5? The thing I like about it is for the $5, if you just wanted to get it for the miniatures and add them to your Age of Sigmar, that's a home run right there. But this is a fun little game, just scooting around the board, trying to get those markers in place. The battles are so simple. Everything is just, it's a good game that you could play with anybody from 7 and up. And I think the co-op mode, you're not fighting against each other, especially with a younger kid if you're playing with, and you can have some fun. And there's a lot of mythos in it, the chaos and so forth and so on. The battles are simple, and trying to stop chaos, I think it really works. It's more of a beer and pretzels type of game for Games Workshop, but I think it really works. It really does work. And for $5, how can you go wrong? I mean, really, it's a fun little bop around game, and with beautiful miniatures, and the components are fantastic. And the the $5 is just worth the plastic that covers the game itself. So for me, it's a win, and I'm glad. So if you like this kind of thing, go down and check out. They also got like Rivet Wars and stuff like that, real cheap. So you need to check it out. So there you go, Stormvault. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.